Us. Greetings, everyone. Got a little bit confused there. Where's the light of the... There we go. Thanks for waiting. I was a few minutes late there. I got a little confused with what I was doing. I hope everyone's well. It's good news here in Australia, at least. They're looking to relax some of the COVID-19 restrictions. So that means probably within the next few weeks, at least we'll be able to train as a group with some restrictions. I think what I'll be doing is going back with people partnering up with only people that they already live with. So brothers and sisters, brothers, husband and wife, things like that, you know. So everyone, thanks for coming. Dipankar, CK from Philippines. Hey, CK. Gaza, us, Harry in spirit. Good on you. We'll be thinking of you too, Harry. Clarence from South Africa. Gee, it's good to have you all that way. I don't know what time it is there, but it must be pretty early in the morning. What is it, 6 or 7? I'm only guessing. And Rob from Tassie. Dipankar from India. Rochelle all the way from Dawson Creek. I think it's Dawson Creek, isn't it, in Canada? Daniel Langworthy. Was good to see you. Daniel's one of my Patreon family. So is Rochelle. Look, if you get a chance, if you love what we're doing, go and check us out at the Patreon. Oh yeah, you were doing something with your teeth, weren't you? Graham, also Graham, good on you. Raj Kumar from Nepal. So good to see you. Graham Rose. Graham Rose is definitely one of Australia's longest term legends. It's always good to have him here. Quite an honour. So today I've got a really fun session ahead. Well, except for the deck of cards. That's not fun when it's starting to get up to the full deck, which we are. We're very close today. Look at that. It's pretty well a full deck. And today we add the 6 of diamonds and the 6 of spades. You can put them in anywhere. I'll just shove them in somewhere there. Okie doke. And after today, we only have 1 card left. That's awesome. So if you've been sticking with us the whole time, well done. Nate and Shay, good to see you. I hope everyone's well. Looking forward to getting back to training. Nate and Shay train with me here up in the mountain. Probably we'll have Maddie and James and also Ren and Shin, I know, come and join in when they can. Hi, buddies. Us. But anyway, I know some of them can't leave a message because you need an account to do that. So today we'll do a bit of a warm-up and the ADACAD, the deck of cards. Travel with me on that one. You know, I'm 41 now, so I've got to go take my time with it. Tiger Quinn, good to see you, buddy. Tiger's there. And then I'm going to show you a few solo drill exercises, which are just simple drills that you can do by yourself, and you can do a little or a lot, just depends on how you're feeling, but they're really good exercises for coordination as well as fitness, and also they develop some good skill as well. Particularly the way I'll show you to do one of the exercises where you think of, actually all the exercises, you think of connecting your elbow and knee, and that's so valuable. I can't get over how valuable that is, not just in the exercises, but in stand-up fighting and also on the ground. If you ever get caught on the ground and someone tries to put pressure on you, the golden rule is connect your elbow and knee, and I'll show you a way to do that a little later. So we'll get going pretty soon. If I can, I want to show you, today I particularly wanted to show you a really cool little idea that you can carry with you when you practice your kicks. And you can take that one idea and practice it, even if you're practicing it by leaning against the wall, working your flexibility. You can work the principle. If I remember, I'll do it against the wall over there. Exercise. Okay, so enough of that. Let's get going. Remember, we've added a couple of 6s today, so there's not much of a deck change to yesterday. We're doing the whole deck, Nelly. Please hang in there and do your best. And remember to stay with me whilst we're doing it in today's group training. What you can do is every time I finish, you can finish too if you haven't already. I'm sure plenty of people, like everyone, everyone there will probably finish before me and go, come on. Gaz McCausland, you'll be doing that. You'll be finished before me, and you'll be waiting, going, come on. But anyway, Lyman fingers. What do we got here? Good on you. Look, just if I do finish before you, just stop with me then, and then we'll keep going that way. We'll all stick together. Okey-doke. Shout out today too. Look at my t-shirt. Check that out. I've got my own name on my own t-shirt. Can you see that? This is from the Lørenskog Young Lions. Lørenskog in Norway. If you're there, hello to everyone there, to Dave Cummins and the whole John Oswald and the whole team at Lørenskog Karate Klub, where I go every year to do some seminars. This is my Lørenskog t-shirt. I don't think there'll be many of them there. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and if you're smart, you'll be in bed. Okay, we'll do a little warm-up first, and then we'll get going. And knees, itch, knee, son, she, hunter, itch, knee, son, she, squatting, itch, knee, son, she, knee, son, she, knee, son, she, and she, knee, son, she. Let gravity do the work. Relax into it. Good. Double shoulder width. Itch, knee, son, she, go, up, itch, touch, two, two. Pull down to the right. Left. And down the middle. And 3 counts. Bend one leg. I'll just quickly check that. Jason. I thought it might have been one of you telling me that the sound's not working or something, but it's not, so. Nice and relaxed. Remember, come inside the knees and open. And then let gravity do everything for you. Knee. If your knee's okay, you don't need to put it on the ground, okay? But otherwise, you've got to protect your joints. And some right around here as well. Get your shape, get your balance, and then put the arm on the inside of the leg and just let everything relax down. Just relax and combine the, coordinate the stretch with the breath out. Breathe in. When you breathe out, just let everything go. Other side. Itch. There's one stretch that I think you can hang on to as the years get past you. This is a good one. If you can just do this 3 count exercise and maintain it as you get older, maybe combine it with the Shiko stretch, the sumo stretch. Those two together, fantastic stretches to keep your spine and your hips nice and supple. Some. Again, inside and relax down. Swap sides. Itch, knee, some, knee, some, knee, some, she, knee. There was a time I could do that without my hands on the mat. Now I think if I took my hands on the mat, I'd fall over. Leg straight again. Pull to the right. and left. And middle, pull down. Shiko Bumi. So take your Shiko stance, nice and deep, left shoulder in. Remember, straighten your arm, push your spine around so you get a nice stretch around your back. Hantai, other side. And down the middle, nice and deep. And Shiko Bumi. Remember, it's a stretch for the bottom leg. It's not a kick. Okay. And nice and deep again. Good. Shake your legs. Arms itch. Knee, san hanta itch. Knee, san migi, san chindachi up. Point up. Good. Mashiyuke exercise. Itch. Knee. San. Shape. Yoke. Yoke. Pitch. Down. Pause. And shake it off. We'll get straight into the deck of cards. I'm just going to check, see if we've got anyone else who's come on board. Gaza, Alan Lloyd, welcome. Mike Lorden, fantastic to see you. Everyone can see Mike Lorden, who wrote a really sensational book on Sosai and Kyokushin. Look out for that. I put it in the links to one of my live sessions last week. Anyway, if you get a chance, check it out, please. Sumita from India, how are you? Okay, everybody, and Richard Kimura, I'm glad to see you. Richard Kimura, of course, a longtime friend of Shihan Bobby Lowe's from Hawaii. And anyone who's a friend of Shihan Bobby Lowe's is always a friend of ours. Good on you. Okay, let's get straight into the deck of cards. Remember, pace yourself. Unless I'm 41. So if you're less than me, if you're younger than me, then you can smash it. Okay. I think I was 51 last time. Well, I think I told someone 70. I said to someone I was born in 70. Well, anyway, I can't remember. Okay, let's have some fun with the deck of cards. First card up, 7 clubs. I'll bring them back here so I can reach them. 7 squats. Let's go. Itch, knee, some, shape, go, look, itch. Nice steady start. It's a marathon, not a sprint. 7 hearts. I'm glad I said that. 7 burpees straight away. Knee. Sun. Shade. Go. Look. Shitch. And well done. Next one. 3 spades. 3 push-ups. You don't need these. I just use them because I'm handy and it's soft. Pitch, knee, sun. 5 hearts. Straight away again. 5 hearts. Hearts at the start are good, but I prefer the big ones. It means they're all coming later. Pitch. Keep the little ones to the end, that's what I say. Head. Sun. Shi. Go. Two diamonds. 2 sit-ups. Pitch. B. Next one. Whoa. 8 of hearts. Okay, remember, no hands getting up. Use the pendulum drive of your leg and the hip push. Pendulum leg, follow the leg with the hips. No hands getting up. It's handy to work on because you can use them in a self-defense situation. Ready? 8. Is it 8 burpees? Hitch. Hip. Some. Shape. Go. Look. Hitch. Touch. Whoa. Good one. Burpee every second card there. 8 diamonds. 10 sit-ups. Hitch. Hip. Sun. Hip. Go. Look. Hitch. Touch. Kill. Joke. That's it. 10. Lost count. Next one. 10 diamonds. 10 more sit-ups. Ready. Hitch. Hip. Sun. Shi. Go. Look. Hitch. Touch. Kill. Do. Woof. Next one. Jack. Spades. So remember, from this position to go into push-ups, simply tuck your feet, put them underneath your body, and rock forward into push-up position. So Jack of Spades, 11. Hitch. Sun. Look. Look. Hitch. Touch. Cube. Cube. Hitch. 10 hearts. They've got to come out sometime, I guess. Ready, hitch. Hip. Sun. Shi. Go. Look. Hitch. Touch. Cook. Joe. Still a lot of big hearts left, so I don't get too excited yet. We've got the Jack, 9, 8, a lot of them. King, diamonds, 13 sit-ups. Hitch, hip, sun, sheep, up, look, hitch, touch, go, hitch, hip, sun. 7 diamonds, 7 more sit-ups. Ready, hitch, hip, sun, shape, look, hitch. 6 diamonds. We're getting rid of all the diamonds. Sit up, 6 more. Ready, hitch, hip, sun, sheep, go. Good one. Next one. I know what this is because my deck of cards has a crease in it in one of the cards. That's it. 9 of hearts. Okay, remember, get up, no hands. Use your legs, then your hips. So your hands are free to do something in a self-defense situation. Okay, 9 burpees, let's go. Hitch. Hip. Sun. Shi. Go. Rock. Hitch. Hutch. Two. That's how you should feel after doing the deck of cards for a month. And 6 clubs. Haven't seen a lot of squats or push-ups. Hope they're not all bunched together. Ready? 6 clubs. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Go. King. Spoke too soon. King of spades. 13 push-ups. Hitch. Sun. Chi. Go. Look. Hitch. Hutch. Do. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Next one. Jack. Diamonds. 11 sit-ups. Hitch. P. Sun. Chi. Go. Look. Hitch. Hutch. Do. Hitch. Good one. 9 spades. So remember to get up from here for push-ups. You can even do it in a way where you kick your legs back. So you rock forward and kick your legs back. Hitch, knee, sun, chi, go, look, hitch, hutch, two. Ace clubs. 10 squats and hitch, knee, sun, chi, go, look, hitch. You might even notice I favor my left leg. Go, do, because I've got no right knee. So I almost have to do my squats just on one leg. Ace, hearts. That's it. 10 of hearts. 10 burpees. Ready? Hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Look. Hitch. Hutch. Q. Do. I've got my Lørenskog Young Lions t-shirt, so I'm just smashing these out today. Don't even feel tired. That heavy breathing, I'm just pretending. Let's go. 8 clubs. Hitch, knee, sun, chi, go, look, hitch, hutch. I hope they all get together and do the deck of cards. Queen, spades, 12 push-ups. Ready, hitch, knee, chi, go, look, hitch, hutch, do, hitch, knee. Next one, 5 diamonds. Anything below 7 is a nice break after a while. 5 sit-ups, hitch, hip, hip, go. And 9 diamonds. 9 more sit-ups. Ready? Hitch, P, sun, chi, go, hitch, hutch, 2. Next one, ace, spades. So again, start here, rock forward, legs go back. Hitch, knee, sun, chi, go, look, hitch, hutch, 2. Next one, 4 hearts. Could be worse. Ready, hitch, knee. 4, these hearts will give you your endurance. Son, that's what you got to love about them. Chi. Remember, optimal growth, optimal improvement comes just outside your comfort zone, not too far.
You go too far outside your comfort zone, you burn yourself out. That's what happens when you start the deck of cards too fast. By building up over a month, you're outside your comfort zone, but just enough. So you can write that down. Optimal improvement comes by taking yourself just outside your comfort zone. 3 diamonds. Pitch, nib, sun. 6 hearts. No legs up, no hands up. See that what I do? When I get up, I also connect my knee and elbow, my hand, so that if someone is attacking us and they throw a technique, I've got a wall here they can't penetrate. Okay, 6 burpees. Pitch. Knee. Sun. Shade. Go. Look. Oh. About a third of the way. Jack. Hearts. Had to happen. Hearts back to back. 11 more burpees. Come on, let's go. Pitch. Knee. Keep the rhythm, son. Shade. Go. Look. Hitch. Hutch. Go. Go. Hitch. Oh. Yeah, that took me outside my comfort zone. 6 spades. 6 push-ups. Ready. That's me. Son. She. Go. Go. Push-ups I find always tough after a big burpees. Joker. Oh, how good is that? I'll take that joker. So nice and soft. What are you working on? You can work on footwork, patterns, combinations, softness in the shoulders, head movement. And next card, 10 clubs. Haven't done many squats either. Hitch, knee, sun, she, go, look, hitch, hutch, go, you. Remember today we're doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 87 burpees. That's a really good workout. So if you're not quite keeping up, don't panic one little bit. I'm just going at a nice pace myself. You young fellas are probably sitting and waiting for me. 2 spades, 2 push-ups, hitch, knee. That's a nice break. 4 clubs. The more we go without those big hearts, the more worried I get. Hitch, knee, son, she. I've got no one else to blame. I shuffled them. 7 push-ups, 7 of spades. Knee, son, he, go, look, hitch. Next one. 9. Here comes all the clubs and spades. 9 spades, 9 squats. Hitch, knee, son, she, go, look, hitch, touch, go, and good one. Next one. 4 spades. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Next one. 10 spades. Here, I said that all those clubs and spades had to come out soon. It's me, some, she, go, look, it's hot, you. Queen, diamond. You thought I was going to say hearts there. Ready? It's me, some, she, go, look, it's hot, you. It's me. Next one, Queen, clubs. Once again, standing up, no hands. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Connect the knee and elbow. One of today's major themes, knee and elbow connection. I'll show you that in the next round of shadow sparring too. So what have we got? Queen with clubs. Is that correct? Yep, well, that's what we're going to do. I think so. Yeah. It's me, some, she, go, look, it's, touch, kill, jump, it's me. Next one. How are you going, Tiger? You keeping up or you're killing it? Tiger's my little student from the mountain who's been doing the deck of cards every day. 2 burpees. It's me. Next one. Not many to go, and there's a lot of burpees there, I think. 4 diamonds. It's me. Sun. Chi. Jack. Clubs. So 11 squats. Now remember, once again, when you get up from this position, use it as a part of training. Don't just crawl your way up into the next position. You get up in the prescribed way without using your hands, connecting your knee and elbow. Pendulum up, connect. See, now you've got a wall from your feet to the top of your head. 11 squats. It's me, some, she, go, hey, hard, two, it's, and knee. Haven't seen the Queen of Hearts yet, that worries me. 3 clubs. 3 more squats. It's, knee, some. Next one. Queen of Hearts. 12 burpees. Let's do this. It's today's biggest card. Knee, some, shake, oh, it's, touch, go, it's, knee. Good one. 8 spades. 8 push-ups. Some. Go. Hitch. Oh, always tough after burpees. Joker. I'll take that. Okay. So we're talking about knee and elbow connection. So, powerful kicks, knee and elbow. Don't bring the hand down to the elbow, up to the knee, otherwise the kick comes over the top. You've got to have your hand higher than your head. Not even here is enough. Higher than your head. So it means you shrug and bring the elbow to there. If you don't want to lift your foot off the ground, then you take your elbow to your hip, you bring the hip up. Take a shadow spar. Imagine that opponent throwing those big kicks. And that'll do. 5 clubs. Hitch, knee, sun, she, go. Nice. This one. 5 spades. 5 push-ups. Sun, go. Next one. King clubs. Nearly there. I think just a couple of big hearts left, but we get through. There's only a couple of cards left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, and 3. Next one. 3 burpees, 3 of hearts. Ready, hitch. Knee. Sun. Next one. 2 clubs. Hitch. Knee. And last one. Whoa, I thought we had more hearts to go. 8 of diamonds. What a good way to finish. Ready. Hitch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Look. Hitch. Heart. See, it must be the Lørenskog Young Lions t-shirt that I've got on. I got through that a lot easier than I thought. So there you have it. Grab a quick drink. I'll see you back in about a minute. I don't even have a towel myself. That was great. So there you have it. Today's deck of cards. Shuffle them up for tomorrow. And tomorrow is the last day. We hit the full deck tomorrow. Well done. Last one, King of Hearts. I'll leave it out because I've got to introduce it tomorrow. And then I'll put it close to the front of the deck. It's always, when you're doing those biggies, it doesn't hurt to put it in the front of the deck so you get it out of the way and done with. Tiger did his deck of cards this morning. Well done, buddy. I knew I could trust you. If I was counting cards of blackjack, I would have got smashed then. I was expecting all the extra hearts to come out, and they're all done. Mike Clark, Nagamine Shoshin Sensei once told me that karate is learned through the ecstasy of sweat. We're all learning heaps. We sure are. That's Mike Clark, everyone, who wrote that wonderful book. So we've got Mike Lorden here today and Mike Clark, who have written 2 of the really nice books. Mike Lorden's is a Kyokushin book, and Mike Clark is it's actually a Japanese culture book, if you want to put it that way, on Shin-Gi-Tai. In other words, the mind, the technique, and the body. And today, I want to look at those 3 things. As always, I usually center around the training on that. So the Shin-Gi-Tai, well, we've just finished the Tai. There's no doubt about that. The body, the conditioning to make your body strong. And that's all you can do is when my guys go into tournaments, one thing they do get right, and that is their conditioning. And that always helps to make sure that you can fulfill the prophecy of Ecclesiastes 7:8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Gosh, I couldn't tell you how many people have won the first minute of a round and lost the last 20 seconds. You never want to do that. You always want to make sure that you're there in the end. So it's survival. And survival is a key principle to everything that we do. On Wednesday, what's today? Today's Wednesday. On Friday, I'm going to go over my 7 steps of Kumite mastery, and I think you'll really, really enjoy it. It is a principle that I've worked on. We call it K350. I'll explain what that is on Friday. And the 7 steps to Kumite mastery. Cross my heart, if you were to just follow this one formula, it would make such a tremendous difference to your karate training that you'd never look back. Okay? And does everyone know what a double tap is? The double tap is this. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button.
and then you hit the little notifications bell. That's a double tap. If you have subscribed, hit the like, and then go to Patreon and hit the button there. So all we need is a double tap, and that'll help me in a big, big way. If you can, that's great. I've got quite a few people here today who are part of my Patreon family, and I look forward to working with them on a more personal basis. They get things. I'm building up a whole body of stuff just for the Patreon family and my own students, of course. So that's very important. Okay, let's move on. Like I said, with Shin-Gi-Tai, we'll do some Shin, the mind stuff, later on. There's two ways to look at it. There's the willpower. That's the presence of mind. And presence is the last step of the 7-step Kumite mastery. But anyway, today, if we have time at the end, we'll do a bit of meditation. But what I wanted to work on now were 3 fundamental exercises that you can work on for conditioning, as if we haven't done enough. You know, that deck of cards, what you want to do is you want to time yourself over a week and roughly even it out. And if you're over 50, well, let's say over 60, you want to aim to finish it in 30 minutes. If you're over 50, between 50 and a little bit, you're still fairly fit, you should try and finish it in 25 minutes. If you're under 50, aim for 20 minutes. And if you're under 30, you just got to smash it and go for the best you can. But so we've had a good physical workout today, but I want to show you 3 more exercises. You may be familiar with them. My own students are. I'm just having a quick look there. My own students are familiar with these because we do it every single day. Dipanka. Well, you're in India. It's probably 40 degrees where you are. That's why you're sweating so much. Did you do the deck of cards with us, Clarence? It's so good, isn't it? And we've still got the 13 burpees to go tomorrow. But tomorrow we'll do the full deck. That equals 100 push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and burpees. It's a great workout. And the shuffling always keeps your body a little bit on edge because you can't get into that smooth rhythm. You know, you do a set of 50 push-ups, then 40, then 30. Your body, your mind sets into a rhythm. But this one, it's totally confused. And that's what I think is a really good part of the deck of cards. So, yeah, it's a beauty. Now, I want to work these 3 exercises. Tiger Kun can tell us everything, and Nate and Shay could too. The first one's a crocodile movement. So we move like a crocodile. But I want you to focus on one important thing, and that is connecting the knee and elbow. So the theme of what we're doing today is that knee-elbow connection. So we're doing 3 exercises, the crocodile, a prawn, and a bear, okay? And all 3 of them, I want you to think about the knee-elbow connection because it becomes very important in your training and in your fighting, okay? So the crocodile is fairly simple. It's just like walking, except you're doing it like a crocodile. So it means we're on the ground. Notice here my elbows and knees are already connected. And then I step out and I bring one elbow and knee together. Okay, then I switch sides. One elbow, knee together. Switch, one elbow, knee together. I've run out of space, so I'll go backwards. One elbow and knee together. One elbow and knee together. See that? So from the front, when you do it from the front now, connect one elbow and knee. And walk. Now, you can come high, but the fitter you get, the lower you want to stay. You want to stay like you're going under a very low hurdle. Like that. Okay? That's a crocodile. And it's a great exercise. The kids at the dojo up here at the mountain and down at the Karamba dojo, we do that every single day without fail. And if you teach kids in class, one of the best things you can ever do is I'll go through a whole range of animal movements for you. And the kids just literally come to training to do the animals because they're getting fit, but it's an enjoyable way to do it too. So the crocodile, remember, you connect your knee and elbow right here. See that? Now I move right hand, left foot, connect my knee and elbow. Now left hand, right foot, connect my knee and elbow. See that? If I go backwards now,
like that. That's a really cool exercise. We call that the crocodile. The next one is a prawn movement. I can't emphasize how valuable this is on the ground to save yourself from trouble in the ground. And if there's one exercise that you need to focus on when you end up going to the ground, it's this prawn. And I tell my kids a wonderful story that I heard about a 12-year-old girl, I believe, who was in a devastating, forget whether it was an earthquake or a land collapse after a heavy storm in Brazil. And she'd been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and she knew this movement. And what happened was the house had collapsed, and she'd gotten caught under a big beam. The house was probably handmade, and it had a big central square beam. It must have weighed a lot of weight, and to try and lift it off for even a powerful man would have been impossible. But she knew the hip movement, she knew the prawn, and all she did was leant on it and then did the hip movement away, and was able to not only save herself, but also then was able to save her mother. Her mother was half buried in the avalanche, and she was able to get her mother out, all because she knew this movement. Now, that's a dramatic way to explain the value of it, but I can tell you, when you're grappling and you're under someone who weighs 120 kilos, if you don't know this movement, you feel like you're in an avalanche. So this movement is based, it's called the prawn because a prawn swims backwards. Well, that's what you're doing. You're kind of swimming backwards like a prawn. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'll do it sideways first, and you roll to one side and your bottom leg goes straight. Okay, so just go there, then roll the other side, leg goes straight. Leg goes straight, roll to that side. Leg goes straight, roll to that side. Now, as you roll to the side, you're going to bring your head down towards your knee. See that? Oh, my pants are tearing. Back, again, leg straight, head towards the knees. So now my head, if you look at it from there, it follows an arc. Goes around, switch sides, follows that arc. Goes around, switch sides, follows the arc. Okay? Now this is where the hip movement comes in. I'm not trying to push my head forward. You know that because if, let's say I've got my head on this block, okay? I'll move back so you can see a little better. I've got my head in this block. When I do the prawn, if I was doing it incorrectly and trying to push my head, well, then I'd be trying to push my body against that block. But the reality is my head doesn't go that way. My hips go that way, my head goes that way. So watch what I do. My head's just near the block. I'm going to straighten that leg, turn to that side. Now all I want on the ground is my bent foot, the foot of my bent leg, and my bottom shoulder. So see, I can lift my hips up here now. See that? Nothing is on the ground except my right shoulder and my left foot. And I come back. Now I go the other way. Now it's my left shoulder and my right foot. See that? I'm only lifting my leg so you can see. You just leave it there otherwise. Now, watch what I do. Roll to the side, lift my hip, and I move my hip in that direction. Come back. So again, I roll to the side, lift my hip, and I project my hip up past my head. Like that. And back. Now, where does the elbow-knee connection come in? It comes in right here. I come in here, look. See that? Elbow-knee connected. Right there. The bottom side elbow and knee are connected. So you can do an exercise now and come back. Roll to the side. Left shoulder and right foot. So I'm turning to the left. Left shoulder, right foot. Lift my hip off the ground. And I project my hip up. Like so. And back. Roll to the side. Right shoulder's on the ground, so that means left foot. Remember those arcs of tension. This is a brilliant way to understand the value of the arcs of tension through the body. I bend my leg. Left foot is on the ground. Right shoulder's on the ground. Elbows are in. And I take my head towards my knee, and I move my butt up. See that? There. Look, see my elbow and knee are connected. Now, if I'm in a situation, and probably from Friday in my state, they're relaxing the social distancing rules so that there's limited contact, and probably from Friday, one of my students who's been isolated the whole time, he and I will probably start to be able to demonstrate some two-man drills for you. Well, you'll see the value of the knee and elbow coming together here, because if he's standing there and wants to come around my legs and put pressure on me, well, if he can get the pressure on me with my back flat to the floor, well, then he's going to win. There's no doubt about it. So what I do is, as he comes around, I do this hip. Look, I turn to the side and I move my hip away and I connect my knee and elbow. And if I can get my knee and elbow together, it's almost impossible for someone to put pressure on your chest. This is the value of it. Okay, a couple more. We're here. I roll to the right and I look at my right knee and I lift my butt off the ground with my left foot. See that? Now all I do is I project my hip up towards my head till my knee touches my elbow. Okay? Now you can go across the floor doing that. I'm doing it backwards and forwards on the spot so you can see. But look how we go when we move across the floor. Elbow, knee. Elbow, knee. Okay, I'll turn around. Across the floor. Elbow and knee connect. Elbow, knee connect. Elbow, knee. So you're moving like a prawn. Your butt goes up, but your head doesn't move past where it is. Look, if I put a block there, my head doesn't even touch it. See that? It only goes past it when I straighten my body again. So that's the prawn. Okay? Just like the crocodile, you connect the knee and elbow. The prawn, you also connect the knee and elbow. The third one is what I call a bear. And again, you focus on connecting your knee and elbow. There's lots of ways to do the bear, but the way that I want you to think about it is, oh, that little prawn did a good job of wiping up all that sweat. Well done. Okay, what I want you to think about is connecting the knee and elbow. So here's your bear movement. So on all fours, and I'm just walking like a bear. Okay, but now what I want you to do is think about connecting the knee and elbow. So I'm down, look, knee and elbow connected. Look, knee and elbow connect. Knee and elbow connect. Knee and elbow connect. Knee and elbow connect. Go backwards. Knee and elbow connect. Knee and elbow connect. Knee and elbow. One. See that? Knee and elbow. And there, if you happen to be in a dangerous situation, I mean, look, who knows? Bullies pick on people at the right time. They time it and they get you in a compromising position. So I'm here and I've come to here and maybe I'm just getting up at the beach and someone throws a kick at me. Boom, I keep that knee and elbow connected and I'm here like this. And then I'm back to my safe stand-up position that we did last week. Knee and elbow connected. And then from there, I can get out of there. Okay? So they're the three animal forms that we do. We do them every night at the dojo. The prawn, the bear, and the crocodile. They're all good techniques. Just checking out the messages. Okay, I might just go a few minutes over. I wanted to show you one really valuable principle for kicking. And all the training that I do is designed around that Pareto's law, that 80-20 principle. So I'm constantly looking for the 20% of the things you can do that give you the 80% of the value. Okay, and this one principle, if you do it right and combine it with the stomp turn that we did last week, this can change your whole approach to doing kicks. Okay, now I'm not talking necessarily about, well, I am deep down, but for beginners under about second dan or so,
you can look at your kicks as working your body through planes of motion. What I want you to do today is I want you to think of one thing. Is the kick coming out of my front pocket or my back pocket? Okay, so let's say you got a pair of jeans on. Make sure they're stretched jeans. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to kick very well. I've been telling my students I've had a pair of stretched jeans on under my gi for the last 20 years. I can't kick anymore. Okay, but the principle is very powerful. And that principle is, does my kick come out of my front pocket or my back? Okay, now if I'm doing a front kick, clearly it comes out of my front pocket. Here's my front pocket right here. So when I throw that kick, I lead with the front pocket. Front pocket. Okay? Front pocket, front pocket. The kick, I tell myself I'm kicking, my foot is coming out of that front pocket. Okay? Now, when I do a roundhouse kick, I want to tell myself it's also coming out the front pocket, but I lead that front pocket. So it means I have to lead with my front pocket. Okay, and then it turns into a back pocket kick eventually. So back pocket kicks now, a side kick. And this is the big training tip that you can work, is a lot of the time when people are working side kicks, I'm going to lean on the wall so you can get the idea. When they practice a side kick, they lean in a way that the kick comes out of the front pocket. See that? So you'll see people, when they throw the kick to the left, they'll turn to the left, so it comes out of the front pocket, and that's what will happen. What you want to do is you turn away, so it comes out your back pocket. Okay, so for a back kick, a side kick, what you can do is you scoop your leg up and kick out your back pocket. So you can practice that against the wall. I turn my foot away from the target, and I aim my back pocket, and then I kick out the back pocket. Here's my back pocket. Kick comes out the back pocket. Out the back pocket. Okay? Your side kick should come out the back pocket, not the front pocket. Other side, out the back pocket. Clearly, a back kick now comes out the back pocket. Okay? I have to be careful with my back kick because my knee dislocates when I do it. So it's coming out the back pocket clearly. Okay? Front kick, front pocket. Roundhouse kick, there's some roundhouse kicks. So actually, the front foot side kick is almost a roundhouse kick out of the back pocket, if you think it in those terms. So I'm here like this, and I want to do a short, sharp roundhouse. I don't have time to whip the whole body. All I'm doing is I'm doing almost a switch or a shutter, and I'm doing a little snap roundhouse kick out the front pocket, like that. But if I want to do a full power roundhouse kick, then I have to take it out, see that, out the back pocket. Okay, so you analyze that. Front kick, when you practice front kick in basics, turn your toes out a little bit so you can aim your front pocket at the target. When you practice yokogeri, you straighten your feet. You turn your feet out again, but you turn your back pocket towards the target, like that. There's your side kick out the back pocket. If I try to do the side kick out the front pocket, you can't get the chain, the arc of tension, the chain of power. You have to aim out the back pocket, like that. Okay, and obviously the back kick comes straight out the back pocket. Okay, so that principle of asking yourself one simple question: does the kick come out the back pocket or the front pocket? And in particular with the side kick, you should always try to get the side kick out the back pocket. If you do that one thing and think about it and use the wall to practice with, just find a wall. Look at my supporting foot. I kick in the direction of the heel. So I turn my heel away, I lift my foot, and I kick out the back pocket. So you can practice against the wall like this. Okay, and that can really help you to get the power chain working properly with the kick. Particularly the side kick gets smashed if you try to kick it out the front pocket. But we're not taught this clearly enough. And because of when we do basics, the volume and repetition and keeping to the count is more important generally than the actual repetition of the technique. We don't ever learn how to refine the technique. So in my dojo, we break down everything. We even break down the basics. On occasion, we'll do all the basics, but very rarely we'll do that without breaking down at least one of the techniques, because clarity, the finer the detail, the clearer the process. I have that written on my dojo wall. The finer the detail, the clearer the process. If you can break down the detail of any technique, then it's much clearer to you, so you're able to trigger the neurology in the correct order, so all the body parts are in the right place at the right time. So that one principle, asking yourself, does the kick come out the back pocket or the front pocket? And analyze that with all the kicks. Front kick, straight out the front pocket. Short, sharp, snap, roundhouse kick out the front pocket. Side kick out the back pocket. Roundhouse kick whips the pocket around and throws it around like that. And if you can work on that, because if your leg is still coming up when you throw the target, it's always easy to block. But if you can work it so that the leg comes around and then drops down over the top from the back pocket, it's always much harder to block. And if anyone's hand is just a little bit low, you'll always get them over the top of the hand. That's a really valuable technique. Okay, I'm going to wind it up with a little bit of meditation. I don't want to think that I'm trying to turn into a meditation teacher, but it's a great opportunity for us to just spend a few minutes focusing on our breath. What happens when you focus on the breath is one simple thing. It brings your awareness to the present moment. And when you think about it, our lives are full, 24/7, full of regrets and sorrows of things that have happened in the past, or fears and apprehensions of things that are going to come. And often we kill ourselves with fear about something that never even comes. I can tell you now, I scanned some beautiful photos today. I just went through a whole bunch of photos for the reprint of my book, where I'm expanding the book and putting some new photos in. And I found some photos of my second Dan grading in Tokyo in 1984. And I had a giggle because I think I beat myself up more times every day for the week building up to it than I did actually get beaten up in the 20-man kumite. Your mind constantly projects with fear and apprehension about what's going to come, or it's constantly regretting what happened in the past. But if we can come to a little bit of presence, and the easiest way to who's that? I can't read that Russian script. Is that one of the Konovalov brothers? Good to see you if it is. So by focusing on the present, the easiest way, and in fact, not so much the only way, but one powerful thing that you can do is, I'm just wondering, is that one of the Konovalov brothers? One powerful thing to know is this: if you can concentrate on your breath, you are instantly brought to the current present moment, not past, not future. Okay? So let's just spend a few minutes now. Just get comfy. You have to make sure the back is straight. You shouldn't lie down. You shouldn't lean on anything. But if you have to lie down or lean on something to start with, that's fine. Kenneth, good to see you, buddy. Us. Now, is that one of the Konovalov brothers? I can't read that acrylic script, I'm afraid. I'm just going to try something here. Bear with me for a sec. Oh, I thought I had that wired, but it didn't work. I was just going to see if I could work out what that name was. Here we go. What's that? Okay, so I got interrupted there because I was trying to work out who our visitor was, and it's an acrylic script, and I can't read it, unfortunately. If I could read it, I might know exactly who it was. It's Dmitry. I'm thinking it's Dmitry. Is that Dmitry Konovalov? If it is, say yes. Hello. Nice to see you. So anyway, back to the meditation. Look, it's a simple concept, very profoundly simple and very effective, but it's not easy because it requires us to concentrate, and the whole world is designed to prevent us from being able to concentrate. And I brought my kids up telling them one thing: if you can learn to do nothing else except concentrate, then your life will be very different. Now, when it comes to the breath, it's this simple. Our mind is constantly torn between regrets of past and fears and apprehensions of the future. And we never allow ourselves to come to the present moment. And it's extremely difficult because of distractions. Okay, the energy just runs out all the senses. But if you can close your eyes for a second and just simply watch the breath, well, as long as you can focus simply on watching the breath come in, watching the breath go out, as long as you can do that, then you are in the present moment. And at that point, there are no fears of the future. There are no regrets of the past. It's a very powerful, powerful, simple thing. So I just want to spend a couple of minutes with that. So let's just try that for a sec. Just get comfy. Breathe in nice and deep. So just like in training, breathe in deep. Deep. Sun. Okay, now just going to breathe in. Tense for a sec. Throw the breath out. Now just let the breath do its natural thing. Don't control it. Just let it come in when it wants to. And as it comes in, watch it come in through the nose. Observe it. Treat it like you're looking at it from a third person. Watch the breath come in and out. Keep your back straight. Now, as the breath comes in, say to yourself, I am breathing in. Keep your mind focused on the breath. When it goes out, I am breathing out. When it comes in, say, I am breathing in. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue, relax the ears, relax your scalp, relax your eye sockets, relax your jaw, relax your tongue, relax the roof of your mouth. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Let the breath come and go as it pleases. Just observe it. When it comes in, say, I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Watch the breath. I am breathing in. And when you feel like it, just open your eyes again. Try to stay a little calm, because that focus on your breath brings your consciousness to the present so much that it's almost difficult to come back out again too quickly, because your thoughts instantly start to go to the future or the past again. You start to think about, you want to go upstairs and have a shower and grab a drink of cold water, or you start to think, yeah, maybe I cheated in those push-ups, or maybe I'm not as fit as this. So we just fill our minds with regrets of the past and fears of the future. But that little exercise, try and do that in the morning. Just get up, give yourself a little bit of a stretch, a couple of breaths, and then just let the breath go. And as it breathes in, just say, I am breathing in. Do it anytime you like. Do it if you're on the computer. Set your alarm clock for every 20 minutes and literally do that for 2 breaths. It's profoundly, profoundly powerful. And it's a very, very powerful way to bring your consciousness to the present. And I'm feeling really good right now because I'm just going to see if I can scroll back where Mike Clark said, Nagamine Shoshin. You may know who he is, but he's an Okinawan karate sensei. But Nagamine Shoshin sensei once told me that karate is learned through the ecstasy of sweat. We all learning heaps today. Well, that's true. And Sosai said, Gokuite ase shikanai. He said the only secret in karate is sweat. And I think if you did the deck of cards with me today, you got a pretty good sweat, that's for sure. And Dmitry, all the way from Russia, I really appreciate you coming in too. That's very, very kind of you. And that little acrylic message, best wishes, joy, and good mood. Thank you, respect. Good on you. Thank you, Dmitry. Spasiba. Thank you. Harasho. Okay, we'll wind it up there. Gone a little bit over time. Thanks, everybody. Now, don't forget the double tap. I don't mean pew, pew. I mean the double tap. If you haven't subscribed, there's your first tap. Your second tap is hit that little notifications bell. If you have subscribed, well then the first tap is hit the like. The second tap is share it out. The more you share these things, the better it is for everyone. And also, please go, if you feel like you're enjoying the training, please go to Patreon. I shout out to all the Patreon family members. There's quite a few here today, and I really appreciate it. So thanks, everybody. Harry, I hope you get over that tooth problem as soon as possible. Us, Mike, Clark, arigato gozaimashita. Thank you very much. Integrated. Is that integrated in Brisbane? Rob De Souza from Tassie. Is that you, Dan? Us? Or Mike? Who's integrated? That's great. Deepankar from India. Thanks, everyone. I actually really enjoyed that session. That was a really good sweat, and we only have one card to go. Us. Thanks, Graham Rose. It's always a real honour. And, oh, Michael. Yeah, I thought it might have been Michael Green. Good on you, mate. It's so good to see your name pop up. I hope you're well. And Mike's also, he's a long-time martial artist friend who does some great stuff with his blog. Okay, and Graham Rose, it's always great to have you. It's a real honour. Graham goes back. He was fighting tournaments, I think, when Wally and Gary were fighting tournaments. So he goes back a long way. Mike Green, so good to see your name there. Alan, thanks, Alan Lloyd. Us. Sivitri, one of my Patreon families, thank you very much for today. Raj Kumar from Nepal, thank you very much. Look, leave a note at the bottom. Let me know. It'll go back up so you can leave comments later on. But thank you very much. And I got a couple of thumbs up there too, so I appreciate that. If you haven't given it a thumbs up, do it now and I'll see them pop up and I'll feel like a new man. And don't forget, Friday I'm going to go through the 7 steps of Kumite, and I guarantee this will make a significant difference to your training. Clarence, yes. Shihan Kenny. Look, if you see Kenny, give him my love, because today I was scanning a whole bunch of photos and I found a fantastic photo of Shihan Kenny and me in Japan together. And I'm going to, provided we can get the quality right, I'm going to speak to my publisher and see if I can put it in my in the reprint of my book, because Shihan Kenny is one of the greats of Kyokushin, and there is no doubt about that. And I would defy anyone to suggest otherwise. So say good day for me, Clarence, if you see him. We've got a couple of thumbs up. Appreciate that. I'm glad. Remember the double tap. Like and share. Thanks, guys. Us. Appreciate that. And I'll see you Friday, same time. Thanks for joining me. Us.